Story 1: The Haunting of the Old Asylum.
They say no one ever leaves the old asylum the same, but I had to go in because I needed answers about my brother's disappearance. The haunting of the old asylum.
Ho ho ho! My name is Kyle. 2 weeks ago, I got a strange letter. No return address. Inside was a single photo of my brother standing in front of Blackridge Asylum. Police gave up. We all did. He vanished 5 years ago, but this photo was recent. I could tell. On the back, one word: come. Blackridge had been abandoned since the 80s after that fire, but the building still stood like a corpse that refused to rot. The gates were open. The wind didn't blow. No birds, no insects, just silence. I stepped inside with only a flashlight and a recorder. That's when I knew I wasn't alone. Every step echoed like footsteps behind me. I played back my recorder static, and then he still hear my heart dropped. I didn't say that. Something or someone was speaking through the recorder. I found one of the old therapy rooms. The walls had claw marks. In the mirror, my reflection was delayed. It blinked after I did. Downstairs, I found a locked door with my brother's name scratched into it. When I broke it open, I found a room untouched by time. Bed, sheets, the journal. The last entry read, "They keep coming at 3:15 a.m. They say I'm still here. I'm not. Please don't come looking." I checked the time. It was 3:14 a.m. That's when the lights cut. Darkness swallowed everything. I heard bare feet shuffle behind me. Then, breathing right over my shoulder, I ran. But every hallway led back to the same room. The journal was gone. In its place, a photo of me standing in front of Blackridge. On the back, next, I don't know how I got out. I just woke up outside the gates, my recorder still in my hand. When I played it back at home, I heard, screaming, my own voice, saying the same thing over and over. Don't come here. Don't come here. And if you're watching this now, that means you've been marked to. You're next. Subscribe for more stories. While you still can. Story to my haunted Airbnb. A night of terror? It was supposed to be a peaceful weekend, a quiet cabin by the lake. No noise, no neighbors, no signal, just me. But the moment I stepped inside, I felt it, like the house was waiting. That first night, I heard footsteps above me. But the cabin doesn't have an upstairs. Then I checked the footage and saw her crawling out from under my bed. She watched me sleep and whispered, "I'm still here. This is my story." My haunted Airbnb. A night of terror. They just need peace. They find a beautiful Airbnb cabin deep in the woods. 5 stars. No neighbors. No noise. But one strange review catches their eye. Peaceful, but I didn't sleep well. The cabin is more remote than expected. No signal. No Wi-Fi. No host to greet them. Just a keypad entry. The air is dense. The lake is still. Inside, spotless, sterile, like a museum. On the fridge, a laminated sign, "Do not open the basement door." First night, wind howls at 2:46 a.m. They hear light footsteps above. But the cabin has no upstairs. They search everywhere, nothing. Until they find a ceiling vent slightly open. They go to wash up. The mirror is fogged, though they haven't showered. When they wipe it, they see a woman's face behind them. They turn. No one there. When they look again, her reflection is still in the mirror. Closet creaks open on its own. Inside, 12 pairs of women's shoes. None matching. Old, stained, dusty. but placed with care. When they try to take a photo, the shoes disappear from the picture. At night, 3 slow knocks coming from beneath the floorboards. The narrator follows the sound to a panel behind the stairs, a locked basement door. As they back away, a whisper, "Don't leave me here." They discover the smart TV has recordings. Last night's footage shows the narrator sleeping. At 3:14 a.m., a woman crawls out from under the bed, stands over them, then disappears again. Their voice can be heard on the recording, whispering in their sleep, "She's here." They grab their stuff and run to the car, tires slashed. Car won't start. Inside, all the lights in the cabin turn on at once. A woman's voice whispers from the woods, "Don't leave me alone again." They run through the woods to a ranger station. When they tell the ranger the address, he freezes. That cabin burned down in 2019. A woman died inside. She was under the bed when the fire started. Back home, weeks later, they try to forget. One day, they receive an email from Airbnb. "Thanks for staying. Please rate your experience." Attached is a photo of them asleep at home. Behind them on the couch, she's smiling. Story 3, The Shadow in My Mirror. True story. You ever stare at your reflection and feel like it's not really you staring back? I moved into a cheap studio apartment last fall. Small, quiet, a little creepy, but I needed peace. Everything inside was secondhand, except the mirror. The bathroom mirror was huge, wall to wall, and a little warped. Like it bulged outward, as if something was pushing from the other side. The first night, I brushed my teeth and noticed it. My reflection lagged. I'd raise my hand, and it followed, late. Then it blinked. Twice, I hadn't blinked at all. The next morning, I noticed a dark spot in the mirror behind me. I turned, nothing, but in the mirror it stayed. A shape, still, watching. I cleaned the glass. I even covered it, but it kept coming back. Then came the knocking. Light, slow, fingernails, but not on the front of the mirror, from inside. The mirror fogged up on its own, and I saw it. 3 fingerprints, pressed from the inside. Started filming, just to prove I wasn't going insane. But when I reviewed the footage, my eyes in the mirror were never looking at the lens. They were watching me. One night, I waved. My reflection didn't move. Then it smiled. I didn't. I covered the mirror again, but just after midnight. I heard it. Glass. Flexing. I peeked. The mirror showed not my room, but a hallway, dark, endless, and someone walking toward me. At 3:17 a.m., I woke up. The mirror was uncovered, cracked. My phone had recorded something, a figure, standing over me. It looked exactly like me, but it wasn't sleeping. The next day, I smashed the mirror. Behind it, a hollow space, a hidden room covered in mirrors. In the center, another me, pale, empty, trapped. It mouthed something. Which one of us is real? I left that apartment. I got rid of all mirrors. But last night in my black phone screen, I saw my reflection blink. Before I did, and it was still smiling. Next, subscribe for more stories. While you still can.